Okay, so there's a Muslim woman, Layla Alawa, 24-year-old entrepreneur. She has a website called The Tempest, gives voice to millennial women of all ethnic backgrounds. She apparently was on a Department of Homeland Security subcommittee that helped brainstorm solutions for a report titled Countering Violent Extremism. Not an official worker of Homeland Security, but on this subcommittee. Subcommittee met about 3 times over a 6-month period, and she spent about 40 hours on it in total. So apparently she tweeted something out. I don't know when she had written it. The Daily Caller wrote a piece titled Syrian Immigrant who said 9/11 changed the world for good is a Homeland Security advisor. Well, as it turns out, she worked on the subcommittee. I guess you could arguably say that she's advising Homeland Security, but not an official Homeland Security advisor. But the tweet was 9/11 changed the world for good. And she wrote for good as in forever, not for something better. The same tweet also read, I just hope we keep having open conversations about our differences. She's Syrian, but born in Denmark and lived in Japan for several years before immigrating to the United States as a child. Well, based upon that article by the Daily Caller, of course, in addition to being inundated with hate mail, hate correspondence of all sorts, she was doxxed. She still refuses to take down her Facebook or Twitter feed because she doesn't want to capitulate. But I guess the idea is that if we had jumped in as liberals and hammered her on this, that wouldn't have left the room for the right to attack her as an American hater.
If we had said that tweet was horrible and totally unacceptable in its phraseology, because I take what she says at face value.
And then Daily Caller, of course, would have not had the room to write their piece.
He wouldn't have had the room. Yeah. And then we would have had a civil disagreement instead of people being doxxed.
Right. Hello, you. I'm Sam Seder. Looking for smart progressive talk that is occasionally amusing? Well, subscribe to our YouTube feed. Subscribe to our podcast. Like us on Facebook. And just generally enjoy us.